Yo, what's good, y'all? We back again with another edition of They Wasn't Staying Out the Way. They wasn't, man. And right now we got buy-ins, man. They stealing cars. They think it's fun. You know, we did it back in our day. I didn't steal cars, but I'm talking about my age, my generation of people, my age. They stole cars back in the day. I understand, you know, but at the end of the day, you're not getting away with it these days. In 2026, there's too much technology out there. I know they're enticing y'all with the Kia boys and all of that. But who want to steal a Kia? Come on, man. We got to do better, man. But they out here wilding, y'all. Let's check it out, man. Let's get it.
Split out of control. Stop! I'm releasing the dog!
Midday on April 10th, 2022, officers from the Glendale Police Department in Wisconsin received a call for help. The caller witnessed a female in a pink sweatshirt leaning into a freshly broken window of a vehicle that was in a parking lot of a shopping complex. When the officer arrives on the scene, they begin patrolling the area for suspicious activity. Before long, they find two males who were interacting with a green Hyundai. Upon the officer's arrival, the two males jumped into a Kia Optima that appears to have a total of 7 passengers. The officer also noticed that the Kia had a smashed window, indicating that the vehicle...
Time out, man. If y'all 7 deep, man, and that Kia, man, y'all... y'all wildin' if y'all say, hold on, 2, the driver, the passenger, and 5 in the back. Come on, man. 5 in the back is freaking diabolical, man. Let's keep going, man.
The vehicle was likely stolen. The Kia then leaves the parking lot at a high rate of speed.
Crazy.
This gives the officer enough probable cause to pursue the vehicle.
Wrong side of the road.
Frank Paul 74838 out of the
He could have got back on the right side of the road right there.
I am not in pursuit. I'm just following, continuing west in the east. Screwed up on heavy traffic. Occupied about 5 times. They're continuing in the wrong lanes of traffic. There's heavy traffic coming. I'm only following, not in pursuit. West and the east.
That's an old tire. People got flat tires.
Front is flat. They're continuing west in the east, not in pursuit. It's a Kia Illinois plates. They have now corrected back into lanes.
Yeah, you're supposed to. That chased me over with fast.
At this point, the officer loses track of the vehicle. Luckily, officers got a call in from a witness that stated they saw a dark gray Kia traveling at high speeds in another location minutes later. This leads to officers locating the vehicle once again. They continue to pursue at speeds reported to be up to 100 miles per hour.
What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here, man? You lost the cop. You're supposed to get out and run, man. Like, come on, you 7 deep? You think you're going to outrun a cop 7 deep? You're going to outrun cop cars. You lost them back there because you was driving on the wrong side of the road. When you got away, you're supposed to hop out, lead a Kia, man. Why are you still running from the police in the Kia with 7 people in the car, man? They was wilding, man. They supposed to get about that car, man. They wilding.
7 o'clock drive back to the vehicle. It's east on Mount Hill from Sydney. I'll be in pursuit again. No traffic out here.
Now they back on it. I know they better not be 7 deep, man. That better be a typo.
500 blocks east on Mount Hill.
That's definitely the car.
They have 2 flat tires on the driver's side. They're going wrong lanes in the traffic again. There's no traffic though.
He probably like, it looked like 7 people in there jump, the way that jump leaning in the back.
They're coming up to 1 car on the mill that's going west.
Look how they jump over to the flat tires.
Red light on Green Bay, they're approaching. They're slowing down. They're going to be going south on Green Bay, the wrong lanes of traffic. I'm going to be terminating on heavy traffic.
You know the wrong side of traffic, boy. That must be his go-to word. Where you going at, bro?
Just following, not in pursuit. They're coming up to traffic. They're south of on Green Bay, coming up to Bender, in the wrong lanes of travel.
I ought to say, stop this car, man. I'm getting out, man. Police, that police car is not going to be able to catch everybody.
All right, we are east on Bender. Back in pursuit. They're in the wrong, correct lanes of travel. East on Bender, approaching the parkway. 2 flat tires. Frank Paul, 74838 out of Illinois. Wrong lanes of travel. We are continuing east. We're in the correct lanes of travel now. East on Bender, approaching Sunny Points. Their car is falling to pieces right now. They just lost their back tire and their last back bumper. We are eastbound.
Losing pots on them.
Past even bigger speeds. Speeds are 80. No traffic.
Still doing 80 ball though.
Coming up to port. They're on bridge right now, sliding. Coming up to a red light at Bender and port. Nearly missed the vehicle, slid out of control.
Oh, now y'all want to jump out. Guys, jump out time. They on them. Look, somebody. Hey,
both officers decided to chase the suspects who ran off to the left. Here, you can see the other suspects stop running for a moment once they realize they are not yet being
chased. Shoes off. Police say they ain't going after the driver.
Dodgers, black male, red sweater, black pants, short afro. We are running
short afro.
Northbound. Police, stop! I'm releasing the dog.
Caught them YNs gonna run, boy.
Driver, black male, red sweater.
The officers communicate and coordinate as to where the other suspects had run off to in hopes of capturing all 7.
750.
It was really 7 deep in there.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get down! Get down! Car, I am wanting. Get down!
Okay, down.
Camera 160. I believe so.
Hey, listen, man. Real talk. If you see when you if you getting chased by the police, and I ain't trying to get no lessons like I'm an expert, but this is common sense. If you getting chased by the police and you hop out and run, and they don't come after you, and they went after the other ones. Man, listen, you supposed to find you somewhere to duck off and hide, because I'm telling you, they're going to be thinking you gone already, man. Ain't no way in the world I'm still letting them people catch me when they didn't come after me, man. That's crazy right there. And it's a female.
From my location,
I'm going to call a bunch of psychos. My daughter going to be on punishment forever. You ready?
Landmark ready.
Riding around in broken Kia. Psycho, they still chasing them dudes. YN's gonna get tired, boy. Look. He slipped. Look, he keep
Stop running. Stop running.
Should have hurt his leg.
Stop running. Put your hands behind your back. My location, I see a citizen. 794, I got 1 female in custody. The black male wearing a pink hooded sweatshirt. Just went eastbound from mid block. On the way down.
They're in the woods now. Usually though, y'all, like at this part of the high speed chase, and when they out running on foot now, like all in the sticks in the woods off the highway and all that stuff, people usually get caught. I mean, it's very rare that people get away at a time like this because you really don't know where you at. I mean, you might know where you at, but a lot of times people don't know where they at running off an interstate and all of that. You don't really know where you at like that, man. So like, this is guaranteed getting caught on a situation right here.
1 second, I'm in the backyard. Let me get that back.
Holy super time.
Raise your hands! You're on the ground! You on the ground! Now! On your face! All 3! I got 3 behind an address. Get an address!
Not all 3, man.
Out! Let's go!
These people falling like bowling pins.
Hands up! You crawl out on your knees. Let's go!
I can't, it's too small.
I don't care, you're small. Let's go!
YNs ain't big. Crazy.
On the ground! Let's go. Come off from underneath there. On your face. Sprawled out. east of the 5-point squad behind the.
Go to the block just north of the railroad tracks and come east.
Crawl out this way, bud. Hey, crawl out over here.
1 second, let me get an exact address.
Stay there. Move over here.
You got them at gunpoint?
I got him.
This is so crazy because, like, you know, a young person getting caught for this, like, you ain't going down for a long time. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing crazy, but like, this is the start of your criminal. This is the start of criminalism. If I'm using the right word, man, this is where criminalism starts in your life. You start small, stealing cars, and then it escalates as you get older, man. So, like, you know, even though this is not a serious crime, yeah, they got a looting the police, they got all of that running from the police, but still, though, like, they young, ain't no weapons, so they gonna go to the detention home, and then they might let their parents, they might hold them for a few days, then their parents gonna release them to their parents. But like, this is the start of being a psycho right here, though, man. When you start stealing cars, that's just the first step of being a maniac, man, in the future, man. So like, let's pray for these young boys, man.
We're behind the house on the northwest corner. No, I got 3 at gunpoint and 2 other officers with me.
All 3 of them, like, oh, let's go. All 3 of us, let's go higher than the steps. All 3 of y'all, though.
Behind the house.
I'm gonna keep running.
All 3.
Get that.
1, 2, 3.
Hands out in front. Hands out in front. I'm not asking again. Let's go. All right. Currently, we got 1 gray t-shirt, black pants. 1 striped black and white with gray pants. 1 black shirt, light blue pants.
I must be the one with the small afro.
Only if you got a gun. You got a gun? Well, then you ain't got nothing to worry about, do you? Well, maybe you just ran. Almost hit another car.
You work for the police. You gonna get the word.
According to court documents, all 7 passengers were eventually caught. Between the 7 suspects involved, 6 were charged with operating a vehicle without consent as a passenger. 6 of the suspects were charged with resisting an officer by running on foot, with the 7th not being charged as they stayed in the vehicle when it initially spun out. One of the passengers was charged with the possession of THC. The driver of the vehicle was charged with fleeing an officer, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, operating a vehicle without consent as the driver, and resisting an officer. All, if not most of the suspects involved were under the age of 18, and at least 1 passenger is as young as 12 years old during the incident. Because of this, it appears most of the court records have been redacted. Of all their court records, only 2 were able to be found. One of the defendants pled and was found guilty of eluding an officer and was sentenced to 40 days of community service. Unfortunately, that particular individual currently is going through the court system for a different incident they were supposedly involved with in January of 2023. Allegedly, they operated a vehicle without consent and resisted an officer. The other defendant we have information on had their charges dismissed but read in. This means that they were not sentenced, but the charges would stay on the record and be considered if they were to commit another crime in the future. For this particular defendant, it only took them about 3 weeks to be caught driving a vehicle without the owner's consent and fleeing an officer, both of which they were found guilty of due to a guilty plea. For this, that individual was sentenced to serve 12 months in prison, with an additional 12 months with extended supervision. However, that sentence was suspended or stayed, and the individual will now serve 24 months probation. Additionally, their license has been revoked for 6 months.
Call it like a little. You got thinking. I gotta take a walk.
And like that, we out of here, man. But like I was telling y'all, man, like the main thing to this video is this, man. Like stealing cars, knowing that you're not gonna get a lot of time, they're gonna give you a smack on the wrist, man. They gave the people freaking 40 days community service. 40 days community service is knowing somebody that got a football rec league team and saying, bro, let me come help you out, bro. Just sign off on my sheet for me. Your mama knows somebody that got a beauty salon, barber shop. Hey, yo, sign off on my joint, man. I'm gonna go sweep the floors. And man, listen, man, community service is nothing. You hear me? It's nothing, man. 12 months probation is nothing to these YNs, man. And you wonder why they YNs. Listen, man, I ain't saying they had to oil these people up. But all I'm saying is, man, like, you know, like if they're not going to make stealing cars nothing serious, then they just going to keep stealing cars. If they're not going to have running from the police nothing serious, then these young boys are just going to keep running from the police, man. Because when you're young, nothing happens to you, basically, except you get released back to your peoples, man. That's it, man. So the main part of this video is this, y'all. If you're watching this, man, this is the first step. Stealing cars is the first step to becoming a maniac, man. Don't become a maniac, man. Turn your life around, man. Stay out the way, man. Because I'm telling you, man, even though stealing cars ain't going to get you a lot of times a smack on the wrist, next thing you know, you're going to be moving up the ladder doing even worse things. Stealing cars leads to robbery. Robbery leads to this. This leads to that. And then you're going to be doing real time. And that's how it starts, man. So let's tighten up out here, people. And let's just stay out the way, man. Y'all already know the count. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Let's get it.